What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and I will show you how we caught this movement to the upside. That from our entry point brought us about 67% of upside potential to its highest point, and we are still up at its current range for about 32%. So mind-blowing numbers in a matter of just 2 sessions, and I will show you how we caught it. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what was the reason of this spike in price. And at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point just a couple of days ago, and I've told you that we had very good bounce from the range from its lowest point at around 9 cents price point, and my entry point and my call for I guess 3 to 4 weeks was that we should land somewhere in the ranges of about 10 cents, and I almost caught this bottom. And as you can see, I cannot brag that I caught the entire bottom. No one can predict with the 100% certainty, but definitely this movement was quite technical, and a lot of people wrote in my comment section that I am bear and I have a short position on MULN. So guys, think of it like this: how I can predict the potential movement to the upside that might bring up to 70% of potential profit, and how at the same time I might be a bear on this stock. It doesn't make sense. This means I have to say that I still stand on my position that this asset fundamentally is not the best company, and you cannot rely on it in a long-term perspective. But as a short-term bet, definitely it's worth your attention if you are risky enough. So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. What was the reason of this spike in price? If you click on this icon, you can see that 15 hours ago Reuters wrote that Mullen Automotive Class 1 EV cargo vans have been delivered to University of North Carolina at Charlotte. And let me show you this news on their news section. So, right here you can see the press release, and let me quote you this. EV cargo vans delivered to University of North Carolina at Charlotte on March 29, 2023, with vehicle orders fulfilled through Randy Marion Automotive, a distributor of Mullen's commercial EVs. Initial order is for 7 vehicles, with subsequent future deliveries expected across UNC's 16 campuses over the next 12 months. So definitely this is a good news by itself, and but in general I have to say that you cannot rely on this news as a long-term catalyst, and in a minute I will show you why I think so. But right now we have very good spike in its price, and you might wonder, if you think that this news cannot be a long-term catalyst for this stock, why it has a quite harsh movement to the upside. And let me show you why. Right here you can see that we are, by the way, on fintel.io, and this website tracks the institutional activity on certain stock. And right here you can see that MULN has about 5.31% of their shares held by institutional shareholders. This means more than about 95% of the shares held by retail community. And the retail community is extremely emotional driven, and a lot of people don't want to do their deep due diligence. They just want to follow the trend, and that is why every small news that pretend to be a big one might drive the price of the underlying asset substantially. And this means we have this harsh movement to the upside with not the best news. And why this news is not the best? Definitely these first deliveries, let me show you the picture of these vans, as you can see right here. These first deliveries is just the deliveries of the vans that were made by ELMS company, the company that previously Mullen Automotive acquired at the end of 2022, and they didn't I mean Mullen didn't produce these vehicles, and they still have several of these vans, and definitely they probably might deliver them. And on the one hand, it is very good deal, because the entire price of these vehicles will be a MULN profit, because these vehicles were produced previously. But if you take a look on a bigger scale, for now MULN cannot produce these type of vehicles because they don't have enough money, they don't have they didn't even order the SKD kits of these vehicles from China, and that's why they have only several of these vans that might be delivered in upcoming weeks and months. And this means this news cannot drive the price of MULN for the long term, especially if we take a look on the bigger scale of their financials. So, and let me show you another news right here on the fintel.io. We can check the number of shares available for shorting, and right now they have about 10 million shares available for shorting, and the short borrow fee rate is extremely low at 8.78%. This means we cannot rely on the upcoming short squeeze anymore, and this means we have this massive pullback right after it had this movement to the upside, and this pullback brings negative 21% on the table. So it is what it is, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? Definitely for those of you who entered your position somewhere higher than 17.5 cents, higher than previous, let me show it to you. Let's switch to hourly time frame. Higher than previous all-time low right here. Definitely you are still in red, and if you want to leave the position of MULN, basically you can with this movement to the upside you can reduce your losses, but we still have the possibility to hit higher targets, and definitely during this weekend we have to see more news from David Misery and from Mullen Automotive with the potential new updates on their deliveries, with the potential partnerships with other companies that probably might be the short-term catalyst that will drive the price of this asset higher. But from the technical standpoint, let me show you that if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from its swing high that was on February the 3rd at 44.54 cents to its swing low at roughly 9 cents, as you can see right here, we have the first price target of negative of 0.236 at the price point of 17.5 cents, and it is the confluence with the previous range of support slash resistance from previous all-time low. And we almost hit this range, but had rollover. And if you switch to 2 hours time frame, this latest candle is not the best one, because it has a very good movement to the upside with a very good volume, but it had a harsh rejection during which this candle lost more than half of its value, and definitely it is quite bearish sign. This means if you want to continue to hold this asset, and if you entered your position on my call at around 10 cents price point, just put your stop loss order slightly above your entry point with anticipation that you might catch about 15 to 20% of potential profit, and it will be enough in order to see the next potential retracement that shouldn't hit the stop loss order. But with this setup you will be able to catch a potential next leg to the upside that might bring you to the next let me show you, to the next price target of negative of 0.382, and it is the price point of 22.66 cents. Let me show you. It can bring you up to 72% more, and definitely this is still quite risky trade, but with the stop loss order on a green territory you are pretty much safe and you will not lose any money. So definitely this asset is quite risky, as already mentioned, and if you want to follow my technical analysis and if you want to know more, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. I will show you more tips and tricks on technical analysis, and in a matter of just next several days probably I will open my Patreon account, and there you will be able to learn even more details on technical analysis, and I will show you more potentially extremely profitable trades. So that's it from the technical standpoint. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.